Hello, everyone. I think we are live. I've got to put it on the thingy since we are no face. Just winging it. Sorry. It is all the live. We are all the here. I have sent invitations to Jamie and yes, thanks JKD Buck. As per usual, just winging it. Baker's the one that keeps us all in line. I am the one that keeps us all in the crazy. Let's see. For right now, I can share screen. Yes, everything is going okay. In sad news today, while we're waiting for everyone to come in, I guess we won't be getting our tech CEO slap fight for a bit, which is upsetting because I really wanted to see Elon Musk and, Mark Zuckerberg. Good morning, MNHS6. Good morning, Toodly Pip. I have sent Sal the invite. I've sent Jamie the invite. Yes, I was supposed to have coordinated all of this, so that was a my bad, and I'm very sorry. Good morning, Sal. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good. I just pulled up one thing because
Mm.
I am all the planning awesomeness, but looks like we won't be getting our lizard person
Aw, of
versus, um, well, Asperger's, fight,
course he did.
but we do get to see Mark Zuckerberg doing something odd. I do feel bad for him because goodness knows I have been, you know, in not traction, but I have been injured. So, regardless of his alleged lizard person suit wearing, I feel bad for him. Even lizard people have feelings,
Mm.
allegedly.
Hurt his paw,
Yes.
whatever you call it.
Oh, bless you. Bless you, JKD Buck 67. Um, I I can my prayers and thoughts are with you. I I can only imagine. I've only had one go through the test so far, but it is all the scary. So God bless. But, as per usual, Stabby Day is where we just kind of hang out and have fun and, go through what our trials have been doing and just kinda hang out. I have sent Jamie an invite on X, so I don't know, like I said, this was kinda last minute. I think I did promise to do this last Friday
Yeah,
or Stabby Day, but, well, squirrel happened and I forgot. Which could be a thing, if we're honest. As per normals. So, yes, looks like he has torn his ACL, doing MMA stuff. So, it looks like we will be waiting for the, you know, Zuckerberg and oh gosh, what's his other name? Musk,
Musk.
fight. I mean, he does look like he's doing all the, training stuff, so
Yeah, I mean, the picture
be
underneath,
fun.
he's, grappling with other men, and I'm not sure what he's I'm not sure how that relates to training, but okay.
Oh, well, and Jamie is at the groomer. I am proud of you, Jamie. You are out of your house. We have
No, let's be honest, it's a mobile groomer. They just pulled up to her driveway.
okay, we don't have real proof that she's out of her house. Never mind. Let's see, what else can we pull up in news? Because I
Yeah,
am
that
sure
picture's
there is
creeping me
all
out.
yeah. Well, we've got law and crime. So have oh, so which one had the pool? I have
Oh, yeah.
Jamie's like, "I have to be out of my house for a full
Can you do
day,
it over
damn it."
Zoom? She's having it at her house.
She's like, "I will go to the baby shower if it's at my house." You're allowed to have an emotional support adult beverage per my doctor's orders.
Hey,
So
Christine.
oh, yes, good morning, Christine. Yeah, why do people insist that we people? It's just not.
I know.
Here, let me
Just leave me
pull this
alone.
stop screen. So, what trial have you been I know you've been doing the Adelson trial. Let me see if I can pull up because you've been doing the Adelson trial. What did you think about the attorney or Georgia Murphy Brown doing the cross? It
It was
was
awful.
yeah. Good
It
morning, Danny T. Yeah. Oh,
it
I love the go ahead.
um I don't know what the cats are doing. Um no, it just it made me, I don't know if I believe him, but it made me have doubt about the state's case, at least a
Yeah,
little.
it he held up better than I thought he was going to, and again, this case is about him,
Yeah.
Catherine, Luis, and, Sigfredo. It's not about Wendy and all the other people, so why are we bringing them up? Why are we at all bringing, like, 873 other people up? It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
There's
Can
your kitty.
um, my cat is doing God knows what. They're probably well, Mr. Mo, probably started a fire,
Oh,
so, um, because it's about 53 degrees here, but,
as one
that
does.
and yeah, and I'm trying to relax and get some things done and ready to go. Good morning,
Hey.
unbronzed Aussie Laura. And before I go, an Eris. And it's just, again, I I get that the state really wants to go after every single other Adelson or Adelson or what
Yeah.
have you, but for the love of all that is Cheetos, you have one person on trial right now.
Yeah.
So let's stick to the one person.
And
Just
i- is what he is saying happened likely? Probably not. But they did absolutely nothing to disprove what he was saying. It's
yes.
far fetched somewhat, but it's also plausible. I
Okay,
mean, it's
so
unlikely, but
Sal, I'm going to show you a picture. Now, are we shocked that this man had a mushroom factory in his house? This man, mushroom factory. Oh, okay. Yes, MNHS 6. We are talking about the Charlie Adelson
oh boy, yeah.
trial. So Charlie Adelson's ex-brother-in-law, Dan Markel, was murdered, shot in the head twice in his home. Now, the state alleges that for right now, for this particular case, we are just focusing on he conspired with his now ex-girlfriend, her baby daddy, um, the head of the Latin Kings, to murder uh, Dan Markel. So basically, he gave money. I it, daggone autocorrect. Basically, he gave Catherine McBanawa money. She was the conduit through which Sigfredo Garcia and Luis Riviera were the gun people slash getaway driver, and they went and shot uh, Dan Markel. So it gets a lot jumbled. It gets a lot confused because in
Titties and
in
tatas
or
and Tito's and
well, that and the fact that it looks like they rented a car similar to the one that Wendy Adelson's ex-boyfriend was driving. They were trying to coordinate it with him driving out of town, so that it would look like he was set up. You know, there's a lot of different moving pieces in this case, and I wish that the state would have kept it very simple to,
yeah,
this and this, so that, again, all of these moving pieces are fun because it gives it a whole lot of interesting intrigue, but it kind of clouds it, and then I think it may lead to doubt.
yeah.
And
Miss simple cases. It just takes like 5 minutes just to explain what it's about.
well, that and so then Charlie came into this case, and his defense's opening statement was, "Well, you guys have it all wrong. You guys didn't know that another crime, another and completely crime had taken place. You guys have had it all wrong. Catherine McBanawa, you know, completely independently of Charlie Adelson, had been running her mouth, and Sigfredo and Luis Garcia decided to kill Dan Markel on their own volition and wanted to then get paid for it, just because.
Yeah.
That's just how it happened. Now, while that beggars belief on any sort of logistical and logical thing, and there's no evidence of it beyond Charlie's words, he really kind of stood up during cross-examination because because the state kept trying to get him to get angry or turn on his family.
Yeah.
So it really was a little bit upsetting. Once you've tried once or twice to get him to turn on his family or to get angry, it should have she should have just stopped with that line of questioning, in my opinion, but I am not a lawyer. Old Line Red said it's absolutely not plausible that two guys who didn't know Dan studied his routine and killed him as an unasked for another guy they barely knew in hopes of getting paid later. Yeah, it's not like definitely people.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
it's Latin Kings, I mean, it's not exactly like they're afraid of violence.
And that's what juries might be thinking. They might be thinking, okay, well, maybe they saw a way to make a quick buck. I
And if
mean,
they
you
knew
might
the
have that.
girlfriend was on their side and she was kind of the into him, then she could manipulate him and get the money. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it
And
happened that way. I'm just saying it's theoretically possible.
yeah, I wish we could get, Sunny on here, I don't know,
Yeah.
but we've been watching this case with Nicholas, and Nicholas was lucky enough to, find someone in the chat who has been sitting in the courtroom, Sunny, and, uh well, that is true, Old Line Red,
Okay.
Latin
That
Kings
could be.
don't do layaway favors, like, "Hey," it's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's like, "Yeah, we know." Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was for their to extort money, but I mean, yeah, it's probably I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, it's while I think they definitely have enough to charge him, and I think once you have the totality of evidence, once
Yeah.
you have everything, I think it's not looking good for Charlie. I do think that after her cross-examination, It wasn't as great as I had hoped. I guess maybe I hyped it a little bit too much in my
No,
head,
yeah, I thought it was
and
gonna be great.
I know I had popcorn and everything. I was like, "Doggone it." I was so excited. I even
Yeah,
thought Thursday was Friday. I got so excited. But, yeah, it definitely so on Monday, we're gonna have, I believe, closing statements. I do not think do you remember if they said that they were going to,
I think they did the charge conference or they on Friday after.
so Old Line Red says or asks, "Does Charlie's story muddy the water?" Sure, but if you examine it logically, it's insane. It does, but all you need
Yeah,
is one person to say, "Well, possibly."
yeah,
I mean, it is Florida. I mean, we do have every other day I have stories of Florida man or Florida whoa man. So, I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that
yeah.
someone on a but it so why is it that the government just can't leave people alone when they're growing nice, cute mushrooms? Let's see what this Connecticut man was doing. I'm sure it
Just
was
wanted to
nice
make a
little
pizza.
mushrooms. Just wanted to bake a pizza. Connecticut man accused of running an 8.5 million mushroom factory in his home.
So he's an
This
entrepreneur.
person, yeah, he was trying to
God
Connecticut man
bless.
accused. Oh, psilocybin mushroom. Well,
What's
now that you
that?
say maybe, psilocybin mushrooms, they're the magic mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
S so maybe, perhaps.
God bless capitalism.
Okay, so yeah, Connecticut State Police arrested 21-year-old Weston Soul. Now, first of all, we should be proud of this 21-year-old for learning how to grow things,
I
A.
know.
He's learning a skill. I don't think mushrooms are easy to grow.
No, very difficult. It's hard
I
work.
mean, and let's be honest, these bazillions of bags of mushrooms are gonna disappear somewhere, allegedly in the federal government. Don't come at me, feds. You know they're gonna go somewhere.
Probably the next January 16 operation.
Probably the
Sell
next
them to some of those defendants.
probably the next congressional. You wonder why
Yeah.
our laws are all screwed. Uh, so he had
Oh,
mess he
intent to sell? We don't know he was intending to sell it.
I mean, it could have been all for him in case the
I
world
know.
goes wrong.
Personal consumption.
Yeah, just millions and millions of them.
Why
This
would
is
they think he's selling?
yeah, why would you think he's selling them? Who
I
narked on this
swear,
man?
officer. I swear, officer. It's just for me.
Oh, no. And Old Line Red makes a good point. Katie had a hung jury on the first
Yeah.
trial because one jury felt bad for her. Um, so Christine, I will probably not be on until probably the afternoon, if I'm on at all on Monday. So I don't know that I'll be picking up a new case next week. But I will have to, I'll write that down
I
and
think it
take a
was,
look at it.
I thought that was delayed a week.
Well,
I could be wrong.
okay. Well, I'll look at it, but I don't know that I'll be looking at any cases, but I will definitely write it down. Thank you for the tip.
Just the tip.
And awesome possum, JKD Buck. Tell him congratulations or her.
Aw.
I don't want to assume gender. Tell they them
Well, they are
congratulations.
in high school, so could be
Congratulations.
non-binary.
And Godspeed on your nerves because having a child drive is nerve-wracking. Good morning, Jungle Minx. Uh, no, I believe not. I believe he has negotiations. Ah, Zerb. Thank you for correcting me, JKD Buck. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can speak on this, and so if they I don't know who your insurance character carrier is, but generally they have a lot of, like, if they have a safe driver test that they can take, and if your child
Yeah.
has good grades, which I assume because 'cause you're a good parent and
Well,
awesome, um, they do have some discounts for that kind of stuff. So talk to your agent,
I
but
I I
sometimes they do
took
have those things.
yeah, my parents had me take like 4, I think, 2-hour classes like in a driving simulator, going over like defensive driving. This was 2007. Um, and that helped a lot on discounts. And then they had somebody like oh, and then I did actual like driving classes like 3 hours with some guy, and then he like did the he basically said I passed and gave me a license.
Yeah, those are just some things and tips. I don't know if it'll work for you, but those are things that helped us. So, again, I don't know if it'll help with you, but, um, if if I can help a little bit, I hope I can help. So, I'm sorry if you find I'm Sal, I'm trying to find fun things for the chat, but if you can
I'm
Oh,
just looking up cases right now.
okay, so coming up tonight,
Oh
it's,
yeah.
"Is Turtle Boy did a witness intimidation? Let's go over the law." So be sure to check that out. That is at 6 p.m. tonight.
And then of course
Excuse me.
Jody.
And
I'll do
Jody
probably an
later.
hour of our boy Mark, and then after that, Nick's doing a charity stream for
Ye
Ian Runkle for some hospital donations, and I think Zach too.
yes, yes. So, yeah, if so I know that are you covering Monday for, the closing arguments? Because I am going to try to get on in the afternoon if you're covering the closing arguments. What might happen is if
Oh
I'll
yeah, Nick can't.
well, yeah, so what I think might happen is if we'll just do a late stream because I'm supposed to try to do as normal activities as I can during the week. So
When is your
I might
thingy
well,
procedure?
6
If you don't,
AM.
okay.
Oh, no, that's fine. I told everyone, so I know.
Uh,
They know I
uh,
won't be in on so I'll try to give you, a heads
how
up
long does
and
it last,
in
or
theory,
how
an
long is the
hour or
procedure?
so.
Okay. Are
Eh
you unconscious?
conscious sedation, so I'm sure I'll be calling the doctor all sorts of names. Yes, if you guys would like to send me, things, uh, ideas for Newsy News, Mo Smos or what's it called? I actually have
Mo's
Discord pulled
hose.
up. Oh, goodness gracious, what's it
Mo's
called?
smos.
Mosmo. Um, if you guys have funny links and you are a member of the MLS Discord, uh, put funny stories there, and I will add them to my Newsy News uh, pile of stories. Because sometimes it is hard to find funny stories when I am
What?
looking up
In this
stories in
day
the
and
morning.
age?
You know, y- I am. My thetan levels are insanely high. You have no idea. I am the chosen. No, I am, getting I am, getting the trial of the spinal stimulator, now so basically, it's like a TENS unit, but it's very low, electrical pulses that they put the leads in your spine to see if that will help with the pain feedback loop. It's hit or miss on, complex regional pain syndrome. Uh,
Mo's going full Borg.
I am becoming a Borg.
Resistance is
I
futile.
cyborg Mo. That's so. But since the basically they give you a trial of it where they just implant the leads first and give you a week to see if it actually helps at all before
Mm,
they make it permanent and do the implant of the either
jeez.
rechargeable um, battery pack or
Wait, you have to stick a USB cable to your back?
no. So if you get the rechargeable one, you just get to
Hmm.
wear a little fanny pack that like wirelessly. I
Oh,
get to wear
okay.
a fanny pack. You have no idea how excited I am. I've never wanted to wear fanny pack in my entire life more. So but I have been waiting on approval and such for
I love your kids.
yes, the youngest, most feral, has been complaining of a headache, but when I tell him he just needs to take some Tylenol, it magically goes away because he doesn't like medicine.
Of course not.
Uh, so well, thank you guys so much. Yes, I should be so since it's, conscious sedation and all that, I should be they say you should be back to normal fairly soon, so, like, the afternoon, I should be less loopy and all that stuff. Well, normal loopy. So that way I can get on with Sal and oh, no, this is how I deal. I make
Okay.
dark humor jokes.
Okay.
Yes. The moat. So Mr. Mo tried to explain to me that I already have one of those little small locks on my door and that
Sure,
he
that'll
would
work.
not be putting locks on my door. And I said, "Oh no, I don't think you understand. 12 more locks. The wall just got 10 more feet higher."
Like the soldier that comes back from Iraq and has like 10 different deadbolts on his door.
Yeah, it was well,
Electromagnetic locks.
no, eh, well, he said, "Well, just make sure to tell everyone you're streaming." And I said,
Oh, Jesus.
"Sweetheart, dear love of my life, soulmate of
The
mine,
wind beneath
I
my
have
wings.
the fart in my wind. I have been streaming at the same times, I've tried to make it
For
easy for
6
you
months.
folks. 9 and 7. And yet continually you all forget that I stream at 9 and 7. Well, that's good. I hope I get special powers.
You know Star Trek references?
I know more Star Wars references.
Okay.
I hope so. If not, then it's gonna look really funny when I start doing and I still don't
You can
run
do the
fast.
robot now.
Good morning, Wolfram. That would be amazing. Oh, believe me. No, it'll just be knocking on the door. "Mom, mom, are you done? Mom, are you
Mommy,
streaming? Mom, are you
like Stewie.
streaming?" Yes.
Mom, mom, mommy, mommy, ma,
Oh my
mom,
gosh.
mom, mom.
Every mother has been there. Every mother has been there, and you're just hiding in your closet. You're just hiding in your closet waiting for it to be done, and you're just like, "I love you, children. I love you so much, but I would just like to use the restroom by myself, just for 5 seconds."
Yeah, me and
I
my
I love.
me with my cats.
I can't even go to the restroom without Fry. If I shut the door, then I hear
I know. Oh my god. And then they start scratching at the door. It's just like, God damn,
Yes. I
Take a
am just
poop in
trying to
peace.
pee. I'm like, there's nothing going on here that you're missing. I promise you. I promise you there is nothing. Welcome to fatherhood, Sal. You are well, see, this is good training.
I was planning on sleeping in, and at 5 a.m., Babu's at the freaking mirror. Jesus Christ.
I know, I have to well, so the good thing about, this is that now if I see if this regardless of how this works out, um, I can get, uh, Fry into training
Mm.
because he got really food aggressive last night, which was
Ooh.
odd because he's never been food aggressive, but I had, okay, they're not cheese poofs, but they're like the
Hmm.
popcorn poofs.
Yeah.
And I tried to take I okay, he sleeps on bed with me, and I
Okay.
had, a bag of I eat at night,
Yeah.
so and I tried to take him away, and he got really, really food aggressive to the point that I had to, like,
He
use his
growled.
buzz collar really hard,
Yeah.
and he had to go off the bed. So,
Wait, he growled at you?
like, tried to bite,
Oh,
like,
no, no,
really
no, no,
bad.
no. So he was
Yeah,
eating
so
food and you took it away from him?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's not good. You don't want to nip that in the bud.
Yeah, so we definitely and he doesn't do it with the dog food, but with people food that he finds, he's pretty food aggressive with that.
I
So,
would,
w
I used to train dogs. I just, well, I mean, you'll get a trainer, but I would probably avoid human food at
well,
this point.
yeah. Yeah, he wasn't supposed to have it, I forgot because usually
Okay.
he'll start on the floor and about midnight, he'll come back on,
Gotcha.
and I forgot I had the cheese puffs, so,
Gotcha.
it was yeah, so definitely it's one of those things that we'll be nipping and because I don't want him to do that with the kids,
Yeah.
and yeah,
He thinks
so
he's alpha right
definitely
now.
yeah, he definitely needs to and he'll I know I need to put a little bit more bass in my voice because he won't do it with Mr. Mo, and I'm
Exactly.
like, I'm like, do I need to get a pair of brass ones? Just
Is he fixed yet?
He's not fixed yet. I wanted to so I know I got some advice to wait till he was a little bit
Yeah.
older and not do it when he was so young, but I think fairly soon, and it's kind of I didn't want to do it now that I have a date, and
Yeah.
after this week, I can definitely go ahead and go forward with things. It was just waiting to have a
Waiting.
date for this, see how this worked, and then I can go forward with a lot of things that were
Yeah.
not so because it was hard to figure out how these things were gonna go and then
Yeah.
get it going. Let me see if I can find a workout video because, we're all about health here.
Just be careful of the music.
Oh, yeah. Crud. How does Baker
Baker
do
just
this
mutes it.
stuff? Uh, uh-huh. See, Baker keeps us all on track.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. How our mothers worked out with leggings, then a freaking unitard on top of that. Let me just tell you, 6 kids does not a strong bladder make, and then you have freaking whatever this is. Oh lord, what am I trying to find something here. Oh, why does Richard Simmons have to be copyrighted?
I know. It's amazing. My science teacher used to play his videos in class, and it was so funny until one of my this idiot classmate told his mom, and she got pissed and called and complained. I'm like, dude, it's hilarious.
This is not fair. Richard Simmons is the most funny person ever. I loved Richard Simmons.
I know.
He's still alive, isn't he? I
I was just
think.
wondering that. I think so, but he's definitely gotten older.
Well, I love that we're like, yeah, Richard Simmons still alive, maybe, possibly. I
Yeah,
don't know.
75. Born
Okay.
July 12th, 1948.
All right. So we've got this. You know what? You know
I can
what
do
I
that.
think when I think amazing workout, I think men in unitards.
Yeah.
And this is the National Aerobics, that says masculinity to me. Nothing.
His wow, his 1988 VHS tape Sweat into the Oldies was the biggest selling fitness home video of all time, grossing over 200 million.
I think my mom had it.
I think's mine too.
Oh, okay,
Ugh.
Sal. I think we found next year's Halloween outfits. Just thinking we're gonna need baby powder
Oh yeah,
and well,
or
and I'm gonna need a
cornstarch.
tan. Oh, the fact that you have to wear a thong and tights. Well,
Well,
not you. You're gonna have
at
to.
least those
You're,
women don't have to worry about
oh,
being
they're
sexually
manly men.
harassed. Yeah,
Well, you're not gonna be sexually harassed by the people you're normally sexually harassed by, Sal.
yeah,
Actually, now that looks like it could have come from Star Trek, but
I
they're
know.
red shirts, and I feel like that's going to be upsetting when they die to some people.
Okay, you do know references.
I know some,
Okay,
not I don't know Klingon. I'm just
okay,
saying, I know some.
fair enough.
Oh, it's like when your mom starts doing the electric slide or the whip and the nae because they all.
I don't know. I used to do like electro swing. I started to learn like 3 years ago. Just do something normal like that. Don't do this weird prancing crap. That does not look
I don't
manly.
know. I don't know. I think, you know okay, so the
Oh,
unfortunate pause.
jeez. You're gonna get suspended for like flashing.
Oh, you know what? They even have the Starfleet. This is why we lost the universe to the Borg. They were all doing electric slide, and you know what? This is why the Klingons took over. Notice you don't see Spock anywhere near here. He's like, "You guys, this is not logical. None of this makes effing sense." He's li he's like, "Shatner, I understand you did this."
I could see Sulu doing this.
Mm, I could see who is Deep Space Nine, the doctor? I could
Oh,
see the doctor do it.
Bashir.
Bashir. I could see
Yeah.
Bashir in the full body unitard and, Bashir and the one he was supposed to be not in a relationship with, the "I'm a simple trader, nothing but a."
Oh, yeah, the Cardassian.
Yeah, no, not
Oh,
he's a lizard guy, nothing but a humble.
Taylor.
They were kinda shipped together.
Yeah, yeah, that was the Cardassian that was like exiled. That
Yeah.
was a Taylor that.
Oh, yeah,
No,
a humble tailor. They weren't
yeah,
in a relationship, but they
we're like
they
really good
were
friends. It was weird.
they were they were roommates, as your mother used to say. They're like, "Oh, they're roommates, they have a dog together, we just don't know why they never found a lady friend. They never go out on dates. Oh, someone is way off rhythm over here. Oh,
Ugh.
oh,
I'm just waiting for that crotch to
oh,
split.
oh, that is a stash."
Ooh, boy. Makes me jealous.
You know,
Richard
someone's
Simmons.
mom is like, And for this year, for Christmas, we are just so proud of Bobby. He was in the aerobic Olympics.
This video
Aerobic
s-
Olympics.
this video set back women's rights, gay rights, and black rights about 50 years.
No, this video, the amount of aerosol hairspray that was used in this video hurt the ozone so much. Garrick,
Garrick, thank
Garrick
you.
and Bashir
Yeah,
were oh,
well,
this
he's used to having
poor
his legs in the air like that.
oh, this is well, they're all a team. I mean, the entire enterprise got together, and I'm just proud of them. Red shirts, blue shirts, the entire team just got together. It was a happier time.
Very, yeah, it was a very gay time.
Communism and socialism worked out together, and look how happy we all are. All we need were
Yay!
some Klingons, and it would have been beautiful.
And just think, they beat the Soviet Union. No wonder Putin's so pissed.
It was the unitards. It was like, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall and bring in the jazzercise." And the Soviet Union was like, "God bless America, bring in the unitards."
And Putin's been waiting 30 years for revenge.
And that's when Putin was like, "Not in my effing country."
And he saw a video of Zelensky dressing like this.
That's when the seeds of hate were started. We have found the reason,
Yes,
Sal.
I think we maybe have
We
found a
need to get
solution
over
too.
we we need to start our diplomacy right now. We can heal the hurt. We can heal the hurt. We should not be on a stream together. We
No,
are
we
not
should
allowed to
not.
do that. See, this is how the Sharks and the Jets, I always knew that we could solve everything through jazzercise. Oh, oh, for the love of Cheetos. It's
Oh,
this is it. And you guys, so I did put a new video up on Delphi, and I will have more on Delphi because these new public defenders have all the craziness going on.
oh yeah.
I did tag Nicholas and Ian on the interview I found with one of the new public defenders because I think I heard a disturbance in the force. I felt it. It was as though a great cry and pain went out into the force.
Yes. Their public defender believes in tool mark evidence.
Yes, it was as if I heard an Ian Runkle and a Nicholas just cry out and shriek in pain. And it was hilarious. Also, he thought the public or the probable cause affidavit was really good. I had a full Hank Hill, like, oh gosh, let's see if I can pull this up.
My God, are you still talking? My God, are you still talking?
Oh, you have to turn off the loop.
Yeah, I
It's always
forget to
on by
do that
default.
every
I know.
I'm
So
like,
annoying.
Why
Just leave it
why
off.
is it always on by default? It's designed to screw me up. Like I know what I'm doing at any point in time. Like this thing knows that what I think I'm doing at any point in time. But yes, there is more stuff coming out about these public defenders, about this judge that is going into new motions, that is just all of the craziness.
Yeah,
Indiana is looking super smart,
their AG is.
which, it's beginning to look
It's
a lot like Christmas.
it's really getting crazy.
Yes. And then let's see.
And the shocking thing is not like the Odin thing is shocking, but it's the pushback from the judge. I just don't. Why
Well,
is he
yeah,
so emotionally
the the
invested
sh
in this?
the shocking thing is how terribly coordinated this is looking,
Yes.
how just obvious obviously incestuous this judge and how she's picking these things is looking, and it's looking really, really bad. Hollow, remember?
Halo?
I have no idea. Halo?
Angel?
Oh, you're an angel.
Oh,
Oh, I think we're missing something in the chat.
that could be. It's early.
Oh, melted Halo. Okay. But yes, it is definitely, you know, a big old thing. And then I'm sad that we won't get any video from the bicycle crazy triangle
It's
trial
insane.
that David was gonna cover. I don't understand why we aren't getting video of that.
We got opening, and the opening was insane. Like, I didn't see the
I'll have to
prosecutor, but the defense opening, the prosecutor objected like 10 times, just screaming in
I'll
front of the
have to
jury.
watch it.
Yeah, it is very
I
good.
it is strange because when you go from a oh, well, I re I realize when you go from being just a watcher to, making your own videos, you don't realize the amount of time that it
Yeah,
goes into it, so you wanna watch everyone's stuff and comment and support them, and then
you can't.
you don't realize how much time it takes, like, "Oh, okay, I need to mark this and this and this. I need to have this in the pipeline for this and this and this." And then you're like, "Oh, crap, I still haven't watched this from them and
Yeah,
support them." It's like, "Oh, junk." So, it is I need to watch it, but you just kind of like, "Oh, and I would just like to spend 5 minutes not on YouTube."
yeah,
But
yeah,
it
peace.
is yeah, I'll definitely have to watch it then. I love all the crazy, and it sounds like a crazy case. I mean, you know,
I'm so mad it's
if
not televised, the rest of it.
yeah, if you if you don't if someone, stops seeing you, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Just let it go. Maybe don't follow after them and stabulate or whatever the hell she did with the new one. Also, her name was Mo, I think, and
Yeah,
I am upset at the disparagement of Mo's.
it's a cardinal sin in the Church of Mo.
I know. I am the only one that can disparage the name of Mo by my own actions.
And your mom.
Dang it. Yeah. Oh, just I don't get it. I don't get why people go I mean, look,
Why they take it out on the other
the
person?
other yeah, you should really go after the douche nozzle that told you, "No, I'm done," not the
Yeah,
other person that he's going after. I mean, not that I'm encouraging you to go after anyone. This channel encourages no going after of anyone. Find an entirely new fish. Yes, don't use Mo's name in vain. Oh,
oh boy,
oh. And I think today might be nap day, to be honest.
I
Oh,
know.
well, cats' names can be Momo. Cats are allowed to have any names.
Yes, and it's usually not the one you gave them.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'll
Farm Girl.
definitely have to watch that because I really wanna know what's going on in that case. Because she went to crazy extremes, like stealing her sister's passport, getting cosmetic
Yeah.
surgery, all craziness, and it was just ridiculous.
And then she was still caught in like 40 days.
Well, yeah, I mean, she still stole her sister's passport. I mean, you didn't have to do super
Hi.
duper
Hey, Megan.
detective works. Thank you
Oh,
so much. We are having a not stab you day stream, pics of who she was. Eris, now you're trying to have me do
oh
pull-up
boy.
stuff. What is her name? Sal, do you
Good
remember
question.
what her name is?
Something Armstrong.
Ah, can you present or do only
You
I present
present.
on this? Okay.
I just need her name.
Um,
I can
Crazy
find it.
chick. That'll narrow it down to half the population, Sal. You go from there.
Thank you for the
Thank you,
help. I
Megan.
appreciate it.
She's a chick and she's oh, pick of Bobby's cat. I love our chat. Oh, so I will be definitely doing a couple more
Caitlin
videos
Armstrong.
of Caitlin Armstrong of Delphi stuff because there are some things, like I said, that are coming out of the Delphi case that are more speculative. So again, as a non-legal, non-lawyer, I only have post-it one of Daryl Brooks' Learn to Law compendium. So, I'm only on step one of learning how to be a third-party intervener. I'm sure he'll get the rest of his post-it notes to me once he's done with his, first life
Browns.
sentence. Yeah. I've learned grounds, and it's tacit, apparently.
Of course.
Although I think I will forever say tacket now. I will forever say, sustain first instead of sustain because of him, and I believe we should sue for that if he had any money.
Or your
'Cause
husband should.
I swear to God, every time. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Wolfram. Let me
thank you,
pull up
Wolfie.
my channel so I can see who got those, because I am smart like that and didn't have that pulled up yet. But it looks like Bobby or no, Henrietta Musselman got one. Ed Gein, congratulations. When are you wearing your mom suit or not? Jonathan and Danny T and Nisha were given gift memberships, so thank you so much. Ed Gein, you are always my favorite inspiration for Buffalo Bill. So you're welcome. All of the things that I learn about.
And my browser's frozen.
Oh, well, actually, aren't we getting ready to start? Doesn't Jody start at 11 or does Jody start at
No, it's an
noon?
hour. It starts in an hour.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. I can't. Y'all, I'm telling you, if I don't have it stapled to my shirt like a 5-year-old with their mittens, I don't remember anything. That's why I have a handy dandy notepad everywhere. Oh, no, thank you. Please send no arts and crafts Ed Gein to my PO box. Your membership is enough. Although, if I could play Goodbye Horses, I would, because God bless that song, and Mr. Mo will not let me watch, Silence of the Lambs more than once a week for reasons I can only understand, so I make him watch 7 or The Cell 'cause he's
No warning signs at all there.
Oh, I love handy dandy I always say handy dandy notebook. Again, if you had kids around the time or so My mom had what we like to c my brother and I like to call the beta kids, myself and my brother, and then she had, um, the good kids. I'm just kidding. She had, my little brother and sister when I was a freshman and a senior in high school. So,
Okay.
I was stuck watching Blue's Clues and Bear in the Big Blue House. So,
Ooh.
sometimes just randomly, I'll be like, Blue's Clues," with, like, the original Steve, who's,
Mm,
like, bald now for some reason. And
charming.
apparently, Steve is like a MILF magnet.
Huh.
I guess Steve gets propositioned a lot, according to Steve himself. Now, I don't know if this is Steve
I have
making
to
Steve's.
restart my browser. I'll be right back.
Oh, no problem. I'm just gonna talk about how Steve from Blue's Clues apparently gets all the action. Yes, but I liked Bear in the Big Blue House. Bear in the Big Blue House was my jam. He was my big that was my child
Sorry about that.
that was m oh, no, you're fine. I know. No, it is not. So no arts and crafts, if possible.
Or body parts.
Y Oh, yes, Franklin. Franklin was good until it went a little sideways. But, oh, I love Rocko's Modern Life. Rocko's Modern Life with the dentist with a hook for a hand. I can't imagine why I'm afraid of dentists. Oh, here we go. Here's something. I guess Caitlin Armstrong's ex-boyfriend took the stand in the case
Yeah.
already.
She
Rocco was
said,
good.
I got a before and after.
Oh, okay. You can present
Mm,
thing. Okay, so that was her before and then
yeah.
her after?
I
I'm trying
personally
to
think she
look at
needs a refund.
what did they do? Make her nose slightly smaller?
Put it in
I
a
don't
shop
see
press.
I mean, it doesn't she doesn't look much different. I mean, she dyed her hair darker, but
Yeah.
well, I mean, one should always smile in their mug shot. Thank you so much, Megan. You are welcome, and do not forget, see you next Tuesday cannoli for the win. I like that one too.
I loved how much you two hit it off.
I Yeah, it's different because generally I try not to cuss over here, so
Yeah.
being over there and being able to use all the words, it was like, "Oh, okay." And then I had to remember that I go back to mom mode where I shouldn't use those words.
When you're at your kid's
No, it's
school.
yeah, and it was like, "Oh, remember, I cannot use those words."
Whoops. Sorry, principal.
Yes, I'm sorry, your pastor principalness. I will remember not to use those
Don't call
words.
don't call CPS again.
Oh, for the love of Cheetos, that, yes. It is a mystery to us all.
I know.
Believe me,
Gosh.
once I get there, I'm sure I'll be shocked, like, "I don't know why this video is in the yellow." Oh, my mouth. That's
Yeah.
right. The words coming out of my mouth hole. I can't imagine. Ugh. You know, maybe it's just me, and maybe it's because it's the cyclist. Maybe it's because they're both cyclists.
Yeah.
The Northern Territory had an ad campaign and their catchphrase was oh my god. We must find the advertising for that. Sal, I think we found where we're going in Australia. I'm just saying.
Um,
Oh,
um,
oh my gosh. That
what
is awesome.
what this case is about? Bicyclists were it was a romantic thing. Um, guy was kind of seeing one woman, and then another woman got mad at the other woman, and she was unalived. Supposedly, the guy was a bit of a player.
Okay, Sal, he competes in a sport where he wears spandex. How did this man have 2 women? His jungular area was always being shown off and wedged between a bicycle seat. I
Well,
am confused as to how he got 2 women in love with
apparently he was
him.
a player and was known for.
I contend this is all made up.
Oh,
I
and this was
contend it was
the woman that has tried to almost, well, didn't almost, but she was on the run for like 10 minutes after a doctor's appointment, like a couple weeks before
Oh, yeah,
trial.
she did try to escape her federal detention. She's all of okay, she is the way I lie about on my driver's license, and, she tried to outrun federal deputies. Let me explain something to you, ma'am. Eat a cupcake, be the way I pretend I lie about, and you know, then you can tackle them and try to push your way through. It's momentum, and then you have the momentum to run through the scrimmage line.
Yeah.
You're too light to run through the line of scrimmage. No, no. Why not have a puppy scrimmage fight in my room while I'm streaming? And Mr. Mo says, no, one lock will work. We have a door state of the art 1971. Oh, wonderful. Dan Art 1181. I'm
Oh,
welcome. Glad to find another Hoosier.
thank
And
you,
looks
Jackpot.
like okay, Eris says he has a person inside taking notes, so that's awesome
Yeah, he
because I
does.
know that it is not
Televised.
it's not televised. And I don't know why. I don't know if they ever came up with that,
Texas is
but
weird.
well, Texas used to be normal. I
I
think
know.
look, with as much and this is not a political podcast, but I'm just saying Texas is the only state in the union that says it can secede if it just wants to. Like Texas is like, look, I'm just saying we can go ahead and
I may have a love-hate relationship right now with Texas. I'll just leave it there.
sports ball stuff.
Yeah, they won the World Series.
They didn't get to use the pool,
No,
if
they
that
did
makes you feel
not.
better.
Yeah, it does.
Here,
We had security there blocking them. It's
I'll pull it up just for you.
thank you. We got a little pissed when the Dodgers used our pool in 2013, I believe. So the
Where
next
is
time
it?
they clinched, we had security there.
All right, just for Salbert.
Thank you.
And then I need to make sure Mr. Mo needs help with some of the drywall. I don't know why he wants my help. I cannot square anything. This is a terrible idea. I don't know why he asks for my help. I should not be allowed near power tools, but somehow he asks for my help. But just for Salbert, security prevents Rangers from celebrating in Chase Field Pool after winning the World Series. Just for Salbert. So there was no pool party for the Texas Rangers after winning the World Series. A raucous celebration after the franchise's first championship remained on dry land as about a dozen security officers guarded the pool behind the right center wall at Chase Field. So Chase Field is y'all's field?
Yeah. Yeah, they
Oh,
won at
okay.
our stadium.
Okay. Oh. So
So,
do they
yeah.
normally just jump into the pool, or you're
It's our
gonna have to
pool.
explain sports ball.
Well, it's our pool, so we celebrate in there. But then we got
Oh,
really pissed when the Dodgers did it in 2013. So after that, we kind of like, no, you're not using our pool.
well, they peed in the pool, didn't they?
There were rumors they did that. Yes, they pissed in our pool.
No peeing in no peeing in the pool. These rude, just rude. No
Yeah,
home training. Just no
nothing.
home training. Just down just no home training. But see, you saved the sanctity of your pool. You should have had all of your guys just sit in the pool and say, "No, you're not allowed. This is
Pool's
only for
closed.
us. Pool's closed." Well, they don't look happy. I mean, the why does it I'm assuming this guy that I'm circling
I
is
think he's the
the
manager.
coach.
Manager,
Why
yeah,
does he look so pissed off?
he does. Oh, he maybe wanted to use our pool. They took it personally.
Aw. He was like, "I
Oh,
was looking forward to the pool. I was told that I was told that there would be a pool party here, and every time that we win the World Series, I was told that there would be a pool, and then there's no pool.
I believe you
And
on my
now I
pool.
just want my stapler, and I'm gonna burn the plate down."
I
He was
believe
a
you on my
Milton.
towel.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
Well, see, just for you, Sal,
thank
you
you.
you kept him out of the pool.
We
You can
did.
feel better about at least
They
leaving them out of the pool.
they may have won the series, but they didn't win our pool.
It's like Braveheart. Or is it and there's no Mel Gibson in it, so, I
I
mean, it's
know.
all the much better. The old pool is closed, long live the new pool.
It was deep cleaned.
Do you know that I didn't understand what was going on at the end of that movie, so my mom had to explain to me what was going on at the end of Braveheart, and I was like, "What the hell, English?" I was like, "Jiminy Christmas, history was gross."
They weren't very nice.
Yeah, I was like, "People were jerks in history." Oh, oh well.
Anyways, yeah,
Anyhoozle. So, this was not Stabby Day. I hope we have filled the void in your Stabbier Day. Next week, we should be back to normal Stabby Day, correct? You
I
think?
believe so.
Yes. So, Baker will keep us all on sort of stuff. I have to go help Mr. Mo with construction and picking out locks. Locks and a moat
Mm,
and sharks with lasers. I'll see how many of those things I get. Maybe a little sign and a Ring doorbell.
I can make you a
I don't
sign.
know.
Would
Will
you
it
like
light
that?
up?
I can
Yes.
glow in the dark.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That would be awesome possum.
Okay. Let me know what you want it to say.
Sharks with lasers. Um, filming
Filming?
or, just
Think
on
about it.
stream. I'll think about it
Okay.
because yes, sharks with lasers. Again, I love my family and they are super supportive and they really do try. But then the youngest, most ferals I must send out a stream like beacon and they're like, "Ooh, I am on air. I must go ask my mom a question.
You should
Like,
get one of
can
those
I have a
lights that
snack
like
pack?"
radio shows have that light up when you're on air?
I need one. That's what my friend has, I need one of those. Although so I'll tell you a scary story. So this entire week, I have been hearing voices in my house, and I thought, "Okay, well, that's great. I'm having a
Right.
stroke or I'm going crazy." Audible hallucinations. As I've said, my house is state of the art 1971, and they had, well, state of the art for that time, they had this intercom/radio thing put in all of
Oh,
the
yeah.
rooms. Now, I have never turned this thing on, but the youngest, most feral likes to turn it on. So, he has been turning it on every morning, and it'll come on every once in a while. So, all of a sudden, I'll just hear and he'll turn it, like, to the Spanish channel or something, so all of a sudden, I'll hear, like, and I'm like, "What the hell is going on here?" And I finally figured it out on Friday, and I told him, "Would you do not turn this on?" And he said, "Oh, okay, mommy, but I just wanna hear people talk. I've been talking back to them." And I was like, "No, I don't know. No, stop. Mommy thinks she's going crazy and having auditory hallucinations. Please stop making mommy think she's crazy." And he said, "Yeah, but you always tell me that I'm making you crazy anyways. So if I touch the button, aren't you already crazy?" And I was like, "Don't legal this out with me. Just don't touch the button." I was like, "God, I'm raising a lawyer." He's like, "But you're already in a current state of crazy, mother, and me touching a button isn't going to do anything with your current state of crazy." It's like "Would you ever use the Force for good?" It's like he's a Sith Lord. Yes, Mats, I know. Yes, the sound is horrible. It's terrible. I he
Is it an intercom too?
Yeah, it's an intercom and a
Okay.
radio. Like I said, it must have been really state of the art for the time
Yeah.
it was. But right now it comes in, like, in spurts of sound, and he turns it on into radio, and I'm like, "Child, stop."
Has he thought of using it, like,
And
to scare people or mess with them?
n n yes, me.
Okay. Well,
But his argument is that I'm already crazy because he's already driven me crazy. Therefore, the level of crazy that I'm at, it doesn't matter. And I'm like, "Son, I am not gonna litigate this with you." I said, "Stop."
yeah, that would be me.
Megan, I have a feeling he was the youngest for the reason. I'm telling you, we should have known when we found out about him, like, 2 days before my husband went in for his vasectomy consult and he broke out into hives. These were not good signs. Uh, yes. Yes, the youngest, most feral. I think yes. I've got to I need to start, decorating the cat clubhouse. I might have you make a small little sign that says, "No fries allowed," or "Cats only."
Only cats?
Only cats.
Only
Only
cats
fans.
studio?
Yes. Oh, yes. I have a feeling I'm going to just write a book, or my youngest, most feral is gonna write a book that's just gonna be like, "Allegedly, my mom was crazy when I got here." I can just But I will see you all in a little bit. I might join Sal's, Looking for Love stream
Oh,
in
no, that's tomorrow.
penitentiary. Oh, then I
Nick's
might
going
join you with
to
that one.
yeah, okay, tomorrow. I'll have to
But,
confirm the time.
I that sounds good. I am going to work on some more Delphi stuff, and then I'm going to try to take it a little bit easy this weekend. So I may pop on other people's stuff, but I'm probably just going to take it a little easy this weekend. So I will be popping in with other people's channels, but if you don't see me, I will give you guys an update either through Discord or on the community channel on Monday. And if I feel pretty good, I will be on with Sal and we will try to do closing statements in the Charlie Adelson case. Or
Yep.
yeah, Adelson. So I
Something.
will see you then. Don't forget to mods, if you could, I think I know how to do this. Allegedly, I will send you guys to the Jody
Yeah.
Arias doodad.
That's in
Allegedly.
45 minutes.
Yes. Now, if I can do this, I did this once.
Do you need the link for it?
Yes, please. Let me see.
I'll get you the link while.
I did this once. I'm getting only slightly better at all the things. I am trying to do all of the stuff. You know, I wish they had it condensed so you didn't have to open 73 tabs.
I know.
To do things to
Believe it or not, Mo's actually gotten a lot better at this technology stuff.
I know. Like I said, I used to be your great Aunt Edith with a jitterbug. Okay, so I think I've redirected you to MLS's stream for the Jody Arias trial. I just need to find me. That button ends the world. Why did they have it right next to the redirect button? It makes no sense. It was designed in IKEA. Can't imagine. But anywho, I will see you guys in a little bit. Thank you so much for joining. I know this is not Stabby Day, and we miss Jamie, and we bless her on her being outside. Immersion therapy is hard, but we will someday get her completely outside the state one day. We will see you guys in a little bit. Don't forget about Jody Day. It is Jody Day. It is a longer day because it is Saturday. So I am sure that not Henry Winkler will be yelling at Jody for a long time.
Discount Anthony Fauci.
Yes. Have a great day, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.
Toodles.